welcome to Cece's World, and it is Sunday, time for Sunday chat. I've got my nail polish here. I'm using an LA Colors shade called Current, and yeah, pretty, kind of matches with my little jacket. I got a few things to talk about today, not a whole lot, but I will start with Monday and Tuesday, which went relatively well, except I was incredibly exhausted. I don't know what it was. I slept hard through the night, at least it seemed that way, but I stayed up later than usual. I went to bed Sunday night and Monday night after 11 p.m. So I'm thinking that's why I was tired and then had to get up at my regular, times to get ready for work. But it just left me sluggish all day. And I don't know why that is. But that's okay. I still got through the day and I'm happy about it. Now, I had something interesting happen. You guys remember my vlog where I went to one of the Wade Oval Party in the Parks one Wednesday night, and I did an interview with a man called Stickman that he goes by, and I forget his actual name, but he's on a couple of people have interviewed Stickman because he does really good work with branches. And he makes them into walking sticks, and very beautiful walking sticks. He carves images and shapes and so forth into them. And they're all one of a kind. In any event, I ran into him. He was downtown, and he was with a friend of his, and they were catching the bus. The friend was an older lady around his age, so in any event, Stickman proceeds to try and flirt with me. It was kind of funny. He made some off-the-wall comment about how he thinks he's in love, and in any event, once he saw that I wasn't buying the whole flattery thing because he's an artist, he proceeds to, talk like he has some sense and tell me more about his work and, how he feels it's, a gift from God, blah, 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 the work he does. And I'm listening and I'm smiling and nodding my head because he's a gifted speaker as well as carver. But why in the midst of that conversation did he bust out and ask me for money? Yes, he asked me. He said, "You got any money?" I was floored. I was like, "Excuse me? Yeah, do you have any money? You want to donate anything? I'm sitting up here like, donate something. I gave you free publicity. I have a number of subscribers that, look at my channel, and most of them, a lot of them are right here in this Ohio area. So when they see him, they know they can walk up to him, they know they can make a little donation and get themselves a walking stick. I was floored. I was so floored. I have no respect for a man, grown man. Now this man probably gets his monthly check, pension, whatever. He is not poor and destitute. He isn't a street urchin. He just likes to, forage in the forest and carve and chit-chat with people. And it's like, not even say, here, let me carve a stick for you. I wanted to remind you guys about SSSVEDA, Savvy Sexy Social. Her name is Amy. That's the name of her channel. She is encouraging vlogging every day in the month of August. She does it also in the month of April, but since it's the month of August and it's the first time I've heard of it, I decided to try it. Unfortunately, I missed one day. I missed August 2nd, but I'm hoping not to miss any more. Now, one last thing. I ended up making a report to the police about a very scary man that rides my bus. He's a young man, and I would easily put him in his 20s. It's very strange. He gets on the bus. It's very neat, not a wrinkle. His hair is always slicked, side part, dark hair, and he sits just like this. And he stares straight ahead, and he doesn't flinch or blink. The whole bus ride just sits up straight like that. And he waits for certain young women in their early 20s to come and sit next to him. Or if they sit down and there's no one next to him, he comes and sits next to them. And then he proceeds to try to lean on them or touch them. He'll slide his hand in between the two of them and try and poke, you know, their thigh or their buttocks. And each time he does that, because when he sits down with them, this is one part that's really weird, he pulls out of his pocket a stopwatch. So every time he touches them, he clicks the stopwatch. And at every bus stop, depending on who gets on that he watches, he clicks the stopwatch. Most bizarre thing ever. I don't know what this guy's deal is. He's just too almost autistic in his behavior. And I don't know, maybe I've watched too many crime shows in my time, but it seems very stereotypic psychopathic behavior. If anything comes of it, I'm putting it up, because I reported to the RTA police this bizarre behavior, and they're gonna look into it. All right, my nails are done, and this is the end of our Sunday chat. Thank you so much for sitting in and listening, and until next time, keep smiling.